Alright, if Loving You Is Wrong fans, before this video, I recorded 7 If Loving You Is Wrong videos, so this should be the last one, unless they decide to promote the episode before the episode comes on tonight with any kind of clips or photos, so just keep that in mind. Unless a photo comes out and it's like, oh, this photo correlates to a video I already recorded this morning, then I'll dismiss it. But before going any further, I feel like this video will be the video that will blow up the most. So I'm going to say, let's try to get to 200 likes on this video. I'm going to make this the thumbnail for the channel and let me know what you think. If you've already watched the video I posted about will Bennett find out what Randal did to Tanya, then you kind of know where this video is going based off the title. Towards the end of that video, I touched on this point that maybe Bennett will make good on the threat that he spray painted on Randal's wall about, you know, next time I burn this bee down. I think that would be a great way of killing Randal, him dying in a house fire. Now, you're probably going, Jeremy, well, in the cliffhanger of this episode, because again, it's pretty clear that the cliffhanger for tonight's episode, the penultimate episode, I Need a Hero, before next week, boom, will be Marcy beating up Randal, you know, hitting him upside the head with the vase and everything, because she's going out to her car. He goes outside, grabs her, takes her into his house and starts to attack her, but then she fights back. And we know in the preview for the season, Marcy's going to be covered in blood. She's freaking out. She's going to go see Brad. I'm thinking that here's what might happen. Marcy and Brad have that window sex that they were talking about, and then Randal sees it. He gets pissed off. Marcy decides to leave for the night. Randal goes out there to ambush her, grabs her, takes her in the house, and then that's when she starts going in on him. Then that's the cliffhanger for the episode. Now, will Randal die? I actually don't think Marcy is going to kill Randal. She might think that she killed Randal, but I don't think she does kill Randal. Obviously, to like a bloody pulp, she'll assume the worst, but I don't think he's dead. I think that Bennett, because remember for the past couple weeks, I'm like, well, Tanya and Bennett, maybe they won't show up after Tanya gets taken away to the psych ward or whatever. We know that Bennett's going to be in tonight's episode talking with Rick, because Randal calls in Rick to press charges on Bennett for punching him. Then we know that Rick goes to see Bennett. Somebody in the preview says, I want to kill that SOB. I don't know whose voice that is, but I'm thinking that maybe Tanya does make a cameo appearance either tonight or in the finale, because at some point I'm thinking that Bennett will find out what substance Tanya was on, because remember, Randal gave her some specific pills that apparently were enough to trigger a mental breakdown unlike any other that she's had before, possibly. So I'm thinking that if Bennett finds out, he'll realize that whatever Tanya was on were pills that she was not subscribed. So whatever medication was in their house wasn't what she was supposed to take, because if I'm not mistaken, he was the one telling her to take the meds, but if she was on those pills, she couldn't get pregnant. That's why she wasn't taking them like she was supposed to, because it would prevent pregnancy. So what I'm thinking is Bennett's going to put 2 and 2 together and realize Randal was the one that did it. Remember, Marcy, for whatever reason, did not tell Bennett that, hey, I saw Randal leaving your house today. So I'm guessing that Bennett puts 2 and 2 together and he's going to do good on his word and burn the house down. Now, you're probably wondering, well, Jeremy, if he burns it down, well, he knows Randal is in there. I don't know for sure, because what I'm thinking is kind of like with the haves and the have-nots, where Jeffrey stabbed Quincy over and over again and he thought that he had killed him, but he didn't. But Quincy had passed out because he had bled out too much. And then he did regain consciousness before Candace just let him die. So I'm thinking that Marcy will assume that she killed Randal, and then she goes to Brad. I don't know if they're going to try to cover it up or anything, but what I do know is that Bennett, if he figures out that Randal was the one that did this to Tanya, because I don't think Tanya is going to be the one that tells, because she did hear from Randal, I won't send your husband to prison or jail if you don't tell him where you got the pills from. So I don't know. So either way, Bennett will be the one to burn down the house. I think that would be poetic justice, because remember at the end of season 3, that was when Marcy had locked, because she had a mental, breakdown of her own. She had locked Alex and Randal in the shed and set it on fire. Then Bennett shows up and burst through the door, because I think that Marcy had put some kind of metal bar or stick or something to prevent, them from opening the door from the inside out. So I figured that, Bennett went in there and saved Randal, well, saved Alex. And then when he took Alex out, is there anyone else in there? And she shook her head no. And then Randal was like, help me, help. And then Bennett went in to save him too. So in this case, Marcy was actually acting in self-defense because Randal was the one that kind of had a mental breakdown and decided to get even because a mental breakdown, basically enraged by jealousy over seeing Marcy and Brad from the window, and basically tries to attack Marcy. Marcy this time acts in self-defense and beats him to a bloody pulp, then leaves. Now, by extension, Tanya has a mental breakdown because of Randal. And then Bennett finds out and gets revenge by deciding to burn the house down. Now, I'm thinking one of two things. This is kind of like the reverse of what happened when Bennett saved Randal. Maybe Bennett secures the house, locks all the doors or blocks them. I don't know for sure. But I'm thinking that Randal is either going to be knocked out from what happened with Marcy, or he's going to be so beaten and battered that he won't be able to escape the house in time. But he'll probably wake up when he starts smelling smoke and whatnot, and he ends up burning alive. That's what I think might happen to Randal. I think that Randal's fate isn't going to be Marcy killing him. I think that Bennett makes good on his threats by burning the house down. Randal just so happens to be in it, and I think that'll be a great way to have things go full circle. So who will kill Randal? I think it will be Bennett. Because honestly, remember, the ending of the final episode title is called Boom. I don't think Bennett's going to have a bomb, but you know what? Well, what's going on in the world today? Setting stuff on fire. But then again, this episode was filmed in 2018 or something. So whatever. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think that Marcy kills Randal, or do you think Bennett is the one that does it? Or do you think Bennett burns the house down and by extension actually kills Randal, whether he knows it or not? But then again, with the hour it is now, late at night, he probably assumes Randal's there. So yeah, that's how I think Randal's going to go out. I don't think he's going to make it out of the series alive. Make sure you let me know what you feel in the comment section below, and make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any new content. Follow me on social media, links are in the description. Join Patreon for as little as $1 a month for content there you won't get here on YouTube. Or if you want to donate to the channel another way, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App.